Good morning, afternoon, evening, night. Hi, Tiago. Depending on where you are. If you're on the moon, I don't know. Does the moon have night and day? Yeah, and he says... So, welcome again to another week of the Pint series. Yeah, this week we're at COTA, and apparently a lot of people don't like COTA because we are down to 24 entries. We had, 35 last week or something like that?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, so... Did you feed Tiago his hand carrots? No, he got an apple today. We're spoiling him.
That's Milo's job.
Also,
Wait,
yeah, that's Milo's job.
Am I robot again? Am I robotic again?
No, you're a horse.
What? No?
Oh, I am a horse, yeah.
Look at this camera. Who designed this camera?
Oh, God.
You can't use TV1 cameras, man. They're not good.
They're terrible. They're trash.
And there's that one and the same camera pointed to the other side, which doesn't help at all during the whole stream.
Yeah.
So, 1, 2, 3, 5. So we have 5 AMs and 5 silvers.
Yeah, so at least we have a pretty good mix of silver and AM. This week we're not doing any funky weather, any half rain, it's going to be a dry race. We all saw how last week started, so we're going to give people a chance to reset.
Question is, are you satisfied?
Am I satisfied? I'm never satisfied.
Wow. Damn. All right, never mind.
He's a typical American.
Yeah.
Oh!
It's just never enough.
It's never
Always
enough.
gotta have more.
Harder, faster, stronger.
I'm a good noodle. I don't know what that means. You're a limp noodle? We don't need to talk about your sex life in here, but...
Don't forget to promote M2 Mondays today. Yeah.
Good point, Milo. Good point.
We have M2 Mondays.
Yes.
There you go. Okay.
Bro.
Milo, you're the one I want to say hosting it, but you're not actually hosting it. You're the broadcaster.
Yes.
I should promote it.
I want to use you as a hype man for anything that I do from now on. I want you to introduce, I don't know,
remember
who's the biggest artist
remember The
now?
Rock in the Super Bowl?
Dude,
The Rock in the Super Bowl? It could be Chris. It's going to be way better.
Yeah, I'm going to announce the halftime show at the Super Bowl. I've already signed the contract and everything.
And here's Metallica. You know, they've been around since the 80s. Have fun, bye.
Oh.
Yeah. Dick Clark died, so I'm taking over his gig doing the New Year's.
Milo, send me the text for me to advertise this because Chris did such a good job.
Are you going to do the boxing matches? Let's get ready to rumble or something.
Yeah, when Bruce Buffer dies, yeah, I'm taking over. He's got me in his will. He's like, when I kick it, I want this guy to take over. Bruce Buffer's a tool.
Oh, he has a brother, doesn't he?
Yeah, his brother's a tool.
Oh, yeah, I did not know that.
I don't actually know that. I'm just assuming that he is.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
no, I didn't know he was. What did he do?
Let's not get sued for, what is it? Libel, defamation. I don't know, one of the two. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. In the red corner we have Steve over here. I don't know. And in the blue corner we've got that other guy, and they're gonna fight each other. Let's go.
Everything's allowed, nothing's forbidden. Go.
You should do UFC.
It's the main event, guys. Go at it. Go.
I hate UFC intros. They're so over the fucking top.
Yeah.
Let's get Tiago to stream the UFC, but mute it, and I'll do the intro.
It? What?
Yeah, mute the stream so we can't hear it, and I'll do the intros for the fighters.
Okay.
Oh, so you don't want to have the guy doing the actual intro talking over Chris.
Yeah.
Oh my fucking! What do you mean?
What?
Bruh.
What?
Rude. You're so rude.
He's talking to chat. So we got cars on track. We're still actually doing this apparently.
Right.
I've raced COTA once, and it wasn't in GT3s. I believe it was USF 2000, maybe? I don't know. And it was the worst experience I've ever had in a video game, so I never did it again.
Really?
It's
I
Wow.
have yet to drive this track.
So
Track
F1,
limits
I've
wise?
done it at F1 in iRacing, and it was pretty fun, but I think anything slower than that is just so bad.
My opinions on the Indy cars in this track, and it's really good. The Indy car feels good in there.
Yeah, fast open wheelers. That's what I mean. Like, it was designed with fast cars in mind. Like, it doesn't, I don't know. It just doesn't seem like it's a
not
very
that
good
fast.
track for GT racing.
No, probably GT, yes. Probably I wouldn't say because of the speed, but definitely because of the weight. Some of those like big sweeping corners, it become a slug. I think that's a good point.
Well, you need
Yeah.
the F1 like downforce and stuff, so you can just yeet it through all the S's. Like GT cars, you have to lift and coast and all that stuff.
So
Yeah, not as
this
much
section
roll.
that Dave's going through now, the S's, it looks like somebody tried to draw the Suzuka S's, but they were drunk.
We had this
It goes
conversation.
left. I think it's
Gold
like
yellow?
90-degree left. 120. I don't know. But I'm gonna make the middle part of the S like a sharp kink to the left because.
Oh my. Here
We
we go
had
again.
this conversation the other night that COTA took influence from a bunch of different tracks around the world, and one of them is Meggetts and Beckett's from Silverstone.
True.
I can see that.
And then there's some other bits that I can't remember.
True.
I mean,
good point.
I could see that, but like I don't
It's
know.
a
Like I
true
said,
American track because we
it
just
looks like
stole
the-
everything from everybody else.
No, it's not British.
British.
It, like I said, the S's. It looks like somebody tried to draw S's and they were drunk. The hairpin that goes into the long straight, that reminds you a lot of the hairpin that goes into the straight at Abu Dhabi. Like that left hand kind of off camber,
I see.
you know?
I see. Like very sharp on the apex, a very sharp apex.
Yeah.
Sets. Yeah.
And then
Okay,
you have a
I see.
super long straight. The arena section, yeah, kind of reminds you of Mexico. Like it's a lot of influences. The who's going through it now? Brian. So this kind of right hand sustained arc, it kind of reminds you of Turkey, except Turkey's is a left-hander.
But to know that, we have to know when the track was built or if it was reformed at some point.
This
Because
track
it
was
could be
built in
like,
it's like what, 2017?
Yeah, it's not that old.
oh wow.
Yeah, this is a brand new track. I remember when I think Daniel Ricciardo or somebody drove the Red Bull F1 on it when it was a dirt track, basically. Which honestly, they should have kept it a fucking dirt track.
The fact that they race NASCAR here blows my mind.
Well, racing is a very loose usage
Yeah.
of the term, isn't it?
They take the cars
They
around
drive
here.
NASCARs around
They
here.
take laps and shit, but like racing, I don't know.
Yeah, I wouldn't. It was built for F1 for sure. It was definitely purpose built for F1.
Yeah,
But-
for anything light and with downforce, with
Yeah.
some.
Like LMP1 is
Thanks for your
actually
sub, by the way.
super fun here.
Yeah, I had the blast with the Indies. That's why I never figured why people hated the track, but then I used the GT3 and okay.
Wait, Tiago lost his virginity, period?
I'm sorry?
I was
Milo-
light, so I don't remember. If I don't remember, it
Milo-
never happened.
Milo said some say Tiago lost his virginity in the infield. I didn't know Tiago lost his virginity.
In the infield.
What?
Wait, are we talking horse Tiago or Tiago?
Oh my god.
Yes.
By the way, if I'm dead, Milo, do I have like children? You could probably adopt one of my children. I don't know.
Well, how are you going to have children if you're still a virgin?
I mean, do we want to get into the religion debate or no?
Are you guys ready to be demonetized? I didn't say any
We
swear words yet, so
we were never monetized. Nobody's monetizing us.
can I say fuck?
Jesus Christ.
Wow.
I mean, it's very crass and, you know. But
You opened up the door, I just entered.
Sure. Wow. What she said? What he
Oh.
said?
That's
So-
what they said.
First couple of times around the board, BMWs look to be very OP here. Or am I getting that? Like, is that the case?
Yeah.
I think that's fair.
Joey, is Joey under a quali ban?
Yes, he is. He killed
Naughty.
second T1 last race.
Yeah, Joey can't touch anybody or else he gets a race ban.
Yes, that's true.
No touching. No touching.
He can touch, but if they spin around, he is done.
And this is for the rest of the season. Like, he can't touch anybody for the rest of the season.
Yes.
Ooh. Interesting.
Why? It's interesting.
Because it's
we still have
Joey.
Watkins in the rain.
Indy's going to be in the rain for sure.
Oh,
like
Indy
I said, I will crank the rain up on Indy. I believe that is next week.
Yeah.
It's Indy.
Yes,
Fulton
because
Park,
Watkins is 1 hour and a half.
and then Watkins finale.
Yeah, because Dylan Beveridge was practicing Indy thinking that it was this week. And then he was like, oh.
Oh, no. Poor dude.
That was B's qualifying time. Yeah, he hasn't qualified yet.
Yeah, so first 50 minutes are reserved for the AM and silver class, the gray and
Max
red.
Diggs is doing donuts.
Kim, love you. Even though you're mean in the chat.
Tiago can't go around near schools or playgrounds, so we should know all about no touching.
Well, this is probably Noma saying this, so okay. Oh, 156 disqualified for going the wrong way. That will be Max Diggs.
Ooh,
yeah,
F for Max Diggs.
What happened there?
Spun his car and then drove backwards and then through the grass.
Do I clear?
No. I am of the opinion that any in-game penalty sticks. You know, it's an in-game penalty.
Well, it will be fair.
Did you watch what he did?
No, let me check that.
I mean, if you think it should be cleared, we can clear it.
It may just be a stupid COTA thing.
Let me check.
I think because he was turned around backwards in those. I want to say like the double hairpin. I don't know what the hell that's called before the long right hander.
The one you said from Abu Dhabi, Paul.
Yeah, and then,
yeah, I know where.
I think trying to get his car turned back around. I think it counted him as driving the wrong direction.
I mean, like I said, if you think it's clearable, sure.
It's highly clearable.
All right.
It's what?
We can let him. We can give him. You know, let him go out with. How much time did he waste? Like 5 minutes.
Well, I mean, he's got a time in.
He does.
He's actually P2 in silver.
But hi, Welp. Welcome to the least professionally run league.
He's not staying.
I know he's not. Who would? I don't know why anyone stays. It's Sunday. It's beautiful outside. It's summer. Go out and do something. Go catch monkeypox somewhere.
1,000 degrees.
Okay, well, for those of us that don't live in Satan's asshole.
That's fair.
Oh, wait, you don't live in Texas?
No, I live just above it in the taint.
In the tank? In the taint? That little strip that goes above Texas?
Yeah, because it's humid. So we get all the, like the ass crack sweat. Yeah.
IRL stuff got me down. You know, IRL is overrated. That's all I'm saying. Whoever designed IRL needs to go back and like issue a major DLC because this isn't working out.
Can I get
a refund?
Are you shaming God because technically he designed it?
Have you gone on that subreddit r/outside?
No,
it's hilarious. All the posts are like outside is a like real life is an RPG. So they talk about like what you would patch, new bugs that have been discovered, like exploits.
Bugs.
Yeah, like Dale said, the graphics are good, but the gameplay sucks.
It sounds like one of those. Have you seen like I don't know how this got there? It's like a van on top of a tree or something.
Okay, I see a lot of pro and
are they lining up again?
Lining up.
Yes. Well,
I see them all moving in the pit.
Oh, here goes Paul.
While we were all talking shit on IRL, Ed Kerstetter made it in, so I don't think Danny's gonna run away with this today.
Well, Ed was here in practice, so he may have to relog or something.
Probably.
B's in a BMW. We confirmed that BMW is OP here, so definitely not running away.
His internet holds out.
That's true. That's true.
Well, he hasn't had any issues in the last couple of weeks, has he?
Well, his stream Friday night, didn't he say it dropped like 6 or 7 times?
Yes, it keeps dropping. His voice keeps becoming robotic. His ping keeps rising.
Oh, like yours?
No, mine is normal high. He's like spike.
No, yours sounds like the antenna fell off the tree branch a couple of times.
Right now?
No, not right now.
Not
earlier.
Right now.
Oh. Well,
Clark Gould just improved and jumped to Poland Am.
Yep. Brian Curzon, though, is still on a valid lap. I mean, I don't think he's going to do enough. He needs about 1.1 seconds.
Yeah, he's going to have to find a bunch in this final couple corners.
Yeah, you want to see a curveball I have for this quali? Luki was throwing bangers on the practice server. He may be very high up today.
Yeah, one person that we are missing today is, as you say that, he was under a yellow flag. And Brian lost I think Brian loses a lot of time in Sector 3 because that Aston understeers.
Absolutely, yeah.
It's a lot of left-hander, right-hander, left-hander. Noma says, I want to see Thiago shoot up. I like heroin or like...
What?
Guys, this is Nomas. He is the most disturbed individual I've ever met, so don't take him seriously at all. You guys think I'm disturbed, you should meet him.
I'm pretty sure Nomas and I have had conversations in other Twitch chats, and I think we would get along.
Bruh. You probably would get along, not gonna lie. But maybe you're as disturbed as him. Maybe, right?
Possibly.
Maybe.
Also keep an eye on David Funk, because he was way up the leaderboard. Like, he was up there with the pros in practice.
Yeah, one thing that we didn't talk about is we moved Reagan up to gold class after his smoking performance at Kyalami. So we'll have to see if he actually is worthy of gold or not.
Quite honestly, I think he is. He is quick.
Thiago, are you a fat shamer?
No, what do you mean?
Bullet says you're a fat shamer.
Of course Bullet says that. He would never say something nice about me, man.
Thiago, what's wrong with fat people?
Are you fat?
Yes.
Shame on you.
Wow.
No, that's the reason. Remember I said I got my first ban in B's community? That's why.
Do you call beef? He's not even fat.
Who?
B.
No, I never called B fat. I called one of his admins fat. And as you can say, it didn't end up very well for me.
I understand you got banned.
I got banned twice already.
Yikes.
And kicked like, 10 or so times? I don't know. Like, those are warnings.
I'd like to take this moment to let everybody know that Thiago's no way associated with New World Sim Racing.
No, Thiago's associated with Sandbags Inc.
Well, no, he's actually been voted out by the board of Sandbags Inc.
Oh,
no, he's no longer the CEO. He's been voted out by the board.
Oh, wow. Jesus. I didn't even know that. Didn't get the memo.
Well, it just came across the wire, so...
Did you just receive a message with that?
I just got a fax. Yep,
came across the wire. This guy's still using like telegraphs.
Those like matrix printers behind the sound.
No, it's my fax machine.
Okay.
I could somehow still see you having a fax machine, honestly.
I can very much see you having a fax machine.
What is that supposed to mean?
And fax friends that like send fax to you regularly.
We just fax pictures of our asses to each other.
Probably. I wouldn't be surprised.
You know, people in offices that like take a copy of their butts into the printer.
Yeah, that's what he faxes.
Like The Office. Like The Office. So, racing. There's racing happening. Fun P1.
Well, there isn't race. There's qualifying happening. The racing comes after.
True. Fuck you.
Yeah, there's still a lot of people that don't have valid laps in yet, so it doesn't matter.
Yes, Lucky bailed on his.
Yep, nothing matters. Everything's a lie.
still with that IRL thing.
Pox, Tiago. Ooh, Tiago, do you have monkeypox?
No, I actually created the disease.
Oh, how? Pray tell, did you get monkeypox the first time?
I never got it, you fucking prick. No. In Brazil, it's a big thing happening right now. Monkeypox. I don't know.
Can you fax me some paper? Look, I don't have a fax machine, but if you want, I can take a couple of screenshots of my papers and send it over.
Yeah, I was gonna say, Nomas, I can like email you some, and then you just print them out.
Yeah.
Oh my god. I don't know, as disturbed as this individual Nomas is, I love this dude. He's super good peeps. He's just weird. Like us.
I was gonna tell Carl earlier that he could download some of my extra internet and use it for his stream.
Is he running out of RAM? Because he can download more of that too.
Yeah, you get a link for that?
Bruh.
Yeah, it's a download more wham, WAM.com.
Bruh.
It is definitely not a Bitcoin miner.
I don't think it is.
Have you never been to that website?
If you mean me, no.
Yeah, it's so. Have you ever been to download more RAM?
Really? Is that a thing? I thought like it sounds like a prank. Like, yo, can you download more RAM for me?
No, Tago, that's where you literally go and download more RAM.
Yeah, if your Minecraft isn't running smooth enough, you just
So download more WAM. Do you know about the dedicated WAM girl?
No.
From the Minecraft conference.
What?
So this little girl who had like, I don't know, she was young. She was like 7 or 6 or something, and then she just couldn't say. She can't say RAM. Yeah, who do you think plays Minecraft? 7-year-olds and people that are mentally 7 years old, like Chris.
Yeah, Chris, how old are you?
I was playing Minecraft earlier.
People that are still stuck in the 7-year-old mentality and actual 7-year-olds.
Yeah, that's fair.
But continue, please. The girl.
Yeah, she goes to the conference and then she's asking about how much dedicated RAM you need to play Minecraft, but she says dedicated WAM.
Oh, that's adorable.
And somebody took that and, download more RAM. They made a website called Download More WAM, and it's just a song of her saying it. Like somebody remixed it.
I was about to curse it, but it's cute actually. It's not bad at all.
It was pretty funny because they were just like, what?
Carl just disconnected.
Ah.
Ooh, F. Well, he's still
not
has
entering the
7 minutes.
He was under a yellow flag and now he's gone.
Still got about 7 minutes to come in. Ed has jumped to P1.
He didn't have a
Danny is still on an invalid lap. So Danny's been cutting the track, the infamous COTA track limits, rather. Yeah, I didn't set up the counter. I should have put a counter up for how many DTs we're going to get today.
Funk is 6/10 up going to the final corner.
We don't have a counter, but we can have bets. Just wait a second.
Funk
8/10 up.
Funk is about to go a full 7/10 up on Ed for P1.
Bruh. That's a lot.
Indeed.
How many?
5. Wait, how many people got in the race?
24.
Yeah, I'm gonna say 5.
You gonna say 5? I'll go. Is this like Price is Right, where if you're above, you're wrong?
The closest.
No.
Oh. Why?
No, it's just whoever gets it right. If none of it get it right, then we'll suck.
I'll do 3.
All right. I'll get. I'm optimistic 1. Let's go.
Low baller.
Yes, I believe in people. I know.
You have a lot of faith in the 24 people in this community that are driving today.
You realize that Joey and Ryan and all these guys are driving, right?
I don't think Ryan would be one of them. If Carl were in here, and if his internet sticks, I think Carl might be one of them. I could see Danny getting one. If Nick Alvarado was here, he would 100% get one.
Absolutely.
But he is not here today.
Yeah.
He'd probably get 2.
Joey will get one for sure because I've seen how he gets disqualified in iRacing, so Joey's gonna get one for sure.
Wow.
Who else?
Just starting from the back, by the way.
Maybe Lukey.
I can see the Porsche being like difficult to handle on exits and getting some. I can see it.
Yeah, I could see Lukey. But like I said, like Danny has only had one valid lap, and he's still valid for now.
Yeah, Funk is about to
Improve.
Put in a 206 flat.
Again, yeah. Oh, massive oversteer. Into the last.
He's still gaining time.
Little hairpin, full half a second up. He is going to dip into the the high 205s.
Maybe. He wasn't valid.
Oh,
didn't work.
Rip. 206 lap, flat. If he actually held it together, he would have had a 206.00.
I see Danny struggling a bit. Like he's improving 4/10, which will get him like top 4. But I don't know what's happening.
Him and Ed. I mean, Ed is improving also, but yeah, Danny is not enjoying. Do you think he's gonna spin in the S's like he did at Silverstone?
Oh, don't put that on him. Come on.
Wow.
I'm just asking questions here.
Juan was fast in practice in the Ferrari. I think the Ferrari's okay.
I don't trust practice because when I used to do OOR, I would be like top 5 in practice, and then qualifying would hit, and I'd be like 28.
Well, Guilherme's been quick too in the Ferrari in the M class.
Yeah, but like I was talking about Guilherme with our brothers in the world. Like he is fast. Nobody can deny he's fast, but he has a lot of trouble right now finishing races.
There's Danny's time.
Danny goes P2. Let's see what Ed does. Ed's going to respond to this, and I think Ed might actually get pole if he can solve these last 3 corners here. Danny spins his trademark like Thiago Sandbag. Yes.
It's not a trademark, it's a company. It's different.
Yeah, companies trademark their name. That's what a trademark is. It's your trademark. But it's literally what the word means.
Maybe I'm confusing with patent or something. Yeah.
Well, there's trademark, and then there's what's the little R in the circle?
Copyrights?
Yeah.
Rights?
Yeah.
Or something.
So that's for
registered copyright or something.
Yeah. So that's for like brands like Kleenex. And Kleenex is maybe that brand or Q-tip.
NP2 with the 206.6.
NP2 with the 2. So top 3 are still improving. Not much going on in the middle of the field. Carl has made it back. He has 1 lap to get this done.
Yes.
And 1 lap only.
Danny just shut our mouths, got P3, and is improving. So he shut our mouths big time.
Man, maybe he shut your mouth, but not mine.
You said the same thing, prick.
Ed has invalidated his lap, so he is going to be very close to getting another go. He's going to have crossed the line with about 30 seconds to go.
Oh.
So Carl crossed the line, but he does have Michael Lukey sitting right behind him, who's currently P4.
Yeah, this is Carl's only chance to pull in. So he can't get basically any kind of, otherwise he's going to do a last to first challenge. But
Lukey is invalid off in the sand, so
can't get a track cut.
Away in the last corner.
Yep, told you he didn't shut me up. That's all I'm saying. So both Danny and Ed are an invalid lap. They're going to be done with this session. Danny actually just crossed the line. He's going to have time for 1 more go.
And
so I want to see what Carl does, because this is it for him.
Dude, what's up with that Funk P1? Like, I know he's good, but I did not foresee this one.
The Audi is massively overpowered.
Oh, I did not know that. Wow. Good stuff.
Did you not watch Sam Soniga drive it last week at Kyalami?
But it was Kyalami. We all know the Audi pedigree in that specific track. I did not know that was the same thing in COTA.
Yeah, but the new Audi, Evo 2 or whatever it is they put out.
Is it everywhere?
I think so.
Oh, Danny invalid again. Danny is out.
Yeah, that is going to be it for Danny for quali. So he is going to stick with his 206.6.
Rada's out. Letkeman out.
This Kyrus went off right in front of Carl, but he disconnected before he could really affect his lap. So last couple of corners here for Carl. Only qualifying lap.
Oh.
It's fun to do last to first challenge.
Yeah, if someone can do it, that's probably this individual. He's good.
This
And he
individual.
practices this.
This
I'm
individual.
sorry, I'm trying to expand my vocabulary. I'm sorry, I'm trying to be calm.
Carl's gonna.
There you go.
Oh, there you go.
There you
P2.
go.
1 lap. Comes in,
Damn.
does a massive lap. P2 leaves.
What?
Carl comes in and claps
Bruh.
cheeks.
I'm done with this dude. I'm done with this dude.
Yeah,
That's
who else,
impressive.
Who else do we got? Beverage is going to be invalid lap. Kairos is the first or the next person across the line on a valid lap. Both Danny and Hutch are on invalid laps.
Kerstetter is in last chance U, but it doesn't look like significant improvement.
He's not. I don't think he's going to get P2. I think he's going to stay P3.
Yeah. Who else is
Kairos,
up?
though. Kairos is going to move up to P7. One thing that always trips me up here is that the GT start finish line is like at the end of the F1 grid. I always expect cars to keep going forward, you know, like the middle of the straight. But no, as soon as you come around that corner, it's like lap. So weird.
Kerstetter about to finish the lap.
Yeah, he needs 2/10 to the final corner.
He got it.
You go.
No, he got a little bit, but he didn't get all of it.
Oh,
So P3
Artem.
for him, and then Artem is going to move up,
up.
I think, to
He
10 or
is.
11. P10 for Artem.
good stuff. Good stuff.
Well, 25 cars have qualified. David Funk is in P1 with a 205.995, so he did break into the 205s. We got our first 205, our only 205 of the day. Took him 7 laps to get there, but he got there. Danny.
I'm gonna go do a briefing.
Oh, he's gonna be back in about 5 seconds.
Don't be dumb.
High energy. Here we go.
BDE. You got that BDE. Carl Big with basically 2 or 3 valid laps to put in a time, came back in, did a 206.2, and then just
How
went back to the
talented can a
pits.
driver be, man? How talented can a driver be?
Um,
What?
Yes, I wouldn't know. I suck.
None of us know.
I wouldn't know what it's like.
Why do you think we're in the booth, man? There's a clear reason. No, man.
Yeah, because I still haven't put my rig together. It's still in pieces.
Really?
Like,
Oh my God.
at this point, I'm like, should I just fucking sell the thing?
No, don't.
You know, I
But
could
like
make some money, you know?
You haven't driven anything in what, 3 months now or so?
The last race I did, I don't even remember. It was an iRacing, and it was the one after. It was the 6 hours of Watkins, I think.
Wow, it's been a while.
It's been 2 months. It's been almost 2 months. I think that was June 20 something, because I remember thinking like, oh, I'm moving like in a week and a half. I'm just gonna take it apart now.
Right, makes
And I just
sense.
never
Since
put
you
it back
last
together.
drove.
Yeah.
He was talking to us. He didn't even assemble his rig back again.
Yeah, I just don't have the itch. Like, I don't know. There's nothing I want to
man.
participate in.
Well, Suzuka 10 hours around the corner, isn't it?
It is, but like
That would be a good reason.
Suzuka, you know, I don't know.
You don't
It's
like
not-
Suzuka?
I like Suzuka, but 10 hours, it's especially in iRacing where 130R is so sketchy.
We could do the car group, me, you, and Chris, and we just do it like with 0 shits to give. 0 fucks to give.
I always do it with 0 fucks to give.
Liar.
Yeah, it's pretty much my MO.
Yeah.
Oh, Paul says that, but he cares. He gets mad.
I used to care.
Oh,
And then it's like, why do I care? You know? Oh no, we got, what was our best ever result, I think, at least for me.
P2 Spa.
Was
P3 Spa.
Yeah, P3 Spa, and then Daytona, we got like 3rd or 5th or something. I don't remember.
Didn't we get
like
P2 with
got
the
a
pickup?
third.
Maybe, I don't remember what we did at Nürburgring. I erased that race from my mind. Every time we do Nürburgring, I get so tired right after that I stop driving for like a month.
Yeah, but that's a
hurt
tiresome
people.
race.
So I did the briefing. I basically just told them that there's only 25 of you, so you shouldn't hit each other. Like, it's a big track.
Yeah.
Just give each other some room. No 3 wide into turn 1.
Are you gonna put your camera over turn 1?
Yeah, in a minute.
In a minute.
We got it's a long track.
It is a long track.
And of course, Stephen Wallace, first thing in Series 9 chat. My audio went out for a second. So Chris said go 3 wide into turn 1.
3 wide. Aim higher, aim bigger. 11 wide. It's going to be like 2 rows of people.
Dudes.
All I'm saying is this is a very wide track. You could squeeze 5 wide into turn 1 if you really tried. You could probably do 6.
Yeah. Like 4 rows the whole
you don't really notice it until you point your camera to the top of the hill as cars are going over it. Like, look how wide that track is.
Yeah.
It is a wide, and it widens up, you know, like towards the apex. Like, you could squeeze a lot of cars in there. That's all I'm saying.
Dude, if you have the time, watch the Indy race, Indy 200 in the Indy road course in NASCAR. In that track, they did 5 wide. 5.
Yeah. So,
like, imagine here, you could put like 7 or 8 people.
When you tell me that, oh, we can't do 3, we should go 3 wide. No, 3 wide is rookie numbers. That's what you do at like Snetterton and Olden Park.
I only want to see 5 rows of cars, 5 wide.
Yes. That would be cool. That would be so cool.
So David Funk's leading the field. I believe this is the first time he's ever put the car on overall pole, which means he gets to control the start, basically. And I know we've had some issues last season or 2 seasons ago when people who qualified on pole who were never on pole before didn't really know what to do at the start, so they just kind of came out of the last corner and like sent it.
It caused a gathering of people, right? Because they braked and some accelerated.
Yeah, they basically slowed down towards the last turn, and then you just
so race 1 of last week, Regan, I believe, was the pole sitter, and he started to accelerate and then slowed down because the green didn't come up yet, and kind of threw everybody else out of whack. But if you've never done it before, like it's kind of nerve-wracking.
Joey has already spun out. Big F for Joey. He is way back on the field.
Welcome,
no,
Mr.
He's not that bad. We've all done it. Listen, I've done it.
Joey
I've done it at Laguna on the formation lap before, where we
have a club for that. Yeah,
the corkscrew just like threw me off. I was on the outside, and then you're on the inside, and I kind of accelerated a little bit as I was going down, and then just like, whoop, you're done. All right, green light. We are 3 wide going down into turn 1 already, so we can already see some cars 4 wide.
4 wide.
4 wide in the middle of the field.
Carl Big takes the lead.
Pretty clean. Carl does take the lead from David Funk, so David with a pretty, well, let's say crappy start from him, because he is now in P2 as we make our way through the drunk S's. David Funk falling back to Danny. He's under pressure from Danny now. There's no game audio. There should be.
Major good news. Clean T1. Clean.
There is no
not
game
even
audio.
A contact registered.
Why is there no game audio? There was literally game audio. Oh, there you go. Nope.
Wait, did you have a Windows update that reset your audio?
Yeah.
Probably. Honestly.
At least your servers are up.
I will fix this.
Yeah, Carl, 7/10 gap off the start.
God only knows, Bullet.
Pretty evenly spaced as you go back.
Artem's under pressure.
Artem overtakes Murray for P8.
There we go. Now you should have desktop audio again. Sorry about that.
Funk under all kinds of pressures from Danny Bison.
Yeah, Funk is trying
to become a cork in a bottle.
He is holding these people up massively, and I think Danny wants to basically get past him and follow Carl.
On the side.
Danny's gonna try and go around the outside into the last 2 turns here.
Oh,
way wide. That is.
by Ferraris.
He is going to get Mosesed
Funk in the middle.
involuntarily.
Danny's gonna get pushed out, and that's gonna let Wallace get a run.
That's a hell of a move by Ed.
Yeah,
Damn.
Ed basically bullied Funk on the outside, and in the process, he also managed to block Danny. Ooh, super tight going into turn one. A little bit of bumping.
So Ed right there kind of pushed Funk wide and let his teammate Danny follow him through.
Yeah, and he just lost another spot to Wallace. So
yeah, he's getting freight trained here.
Yeah, Funk is falling through, and he's going to come under pressure from Lukey now. So he might not even hold on to first and gold class.
Yeah, but now Lukey is actually for real position. That'll be interesting.
I literally just said that.
No,
Like,
literally
not
for
10
position.
seconds.
This is the first gold.
That's
Yeah,
what
how did Clark Gould get up to 15th? Did he just put in a banger of a quali lap?
If only we were paying attention.
Because Clark Gould is currently sitting P15.
He is in front of all of the silvers.
Yeah, he was pole and AM.
He's still pole.
But I could have swore he was behind Jared and Regan and some of them.
He is up 3 spots on in this race, and Jared is down 3 spots. So he looks like he did gain a couple, but he qualified 18th behind Jared.
He's attacking Dylan Beveridge right now.
Yeah, so Audi massively overpowered, it seems like, here also. Not just the BMW.
And got it.
Yep. Gold's gonna get another position as massive oversteer from Gold.
Oh, catch it, Clark.
Hold it.
Nice save.
Good save, but he is going to lose 3 spots. So those 3 spots that he gained.
He jumped the sausage curbs.
That's the same sausage a W Series driver hurt her neck.
Yeah, so Clark just needs to settle down and get his wheels back underneath him.
Yeah, I mean, he was doing fantastic laps. You know, the first lap and a half basically was great, and then it just kind of all fell apart. So just put your head down. Keep doing what you were doing earlier. You'll be fine.
Looks he's being a bit greedy.
David Funk is about to make a move on Wallace, and I can see Kairos in the back of Lukey in the background there, going all the way around T1.
So
Wallen has to tuck back behind.
Linksy Daisy, rating with party of 30. Hello, everyone.
Oh, snap.
Damn.
Welcome to the least professional sim racing stream on Twitch.
Yes, we curse, we drink, and we rarely talk about the race itself, but it's a good place to be.
What's a race?
Right?
I'm not a racist. I don't know what a race is.
Oh,
there's a race going on?
Careful.
There is a race going on. Hutch going to make a move on Murray. Hutch qualified kind of down towards the bottom of the bottom half of the field, at least, you know, per Hutch standards. That is a pretty terrible. But he is trying to make his way up the field. He is up to P9 in the Bentley, the only Bentley on the grid, mind you.
Please be welcome, Draco Artredis. Be welcome.
Mr. Hutch.
People from Hutch. Good beeps and good
Hutch has fans?
Bro.
What?
Bro.
How did that happen? Did he pay for them like he paid for Instagram followers? I'm just asking.
Oh.
Lukey finding himself in a bit of a sandwich as he's being held up, clearly being held up by Funk and Wallace, but Kairos is trying to make his way around. I've seen him try to put a couple of moves on Lukey here, so let's hope that... Ferris is here also. Second week in a row, Ferris has been here just late enough to where he can't race.
Well, good thing. We have only a handful of contacts. I think I'm going through them. Be right back.
Yeah, you can't get much closer than Lukey got to the back end of Funk's car right there.
No, I thought that was going to be a tap and a spin,
like,
honestly.
These guys are nose to tail.
Yeah, him and, you know, further down the field, Hutch, Murray, Rados, you got like 6 or 7 cars, P5 through P13, 8 cars, just all in a row.
It's been pretty clean so far.
Say what you will about COTA, it looks like it's like Paul Ricard. Everyone hates it, but it actually makes for some pretty good, clean racing. People still hate Paul Ricard, right? It's not just me.
I think so. I think people just complain about it because it's so flat, and there's just not a lot of personality to it, I guess you would call it.
There really isn't. Ferris replying to
like
himself in Twitch chat. Robeson going around the outside of Murray or Rados, or trying to at least, gonna do the over/under. Not gonna be able to make it stick. Pit window is open. 45-minute pit window. I actually set it up right this time. After I had to remove it last week. Robeson's gonna drag race the Honda.
Oh, one having a look.
Yeah, you could see the power of the BMW. I mean, Robeson just basically outdrove the Honda in a straight line. There's nothing that Rados could have done there. So Honda doesn't seem to have really good BOP here. Or the BMW just has massive straight line speed.
I think they were saying that the Honda uses the Silverstone BOP for COTA.
Ah.
So it's going to be garbage.
Guys?
Or maybe that's just the excuse that they've been giving for poor lap times.
That's not even... Who's been giving the excuse? People driving it or Kunos themselves?
People driving it.
Oh, okay. I was going to say, because if it's Kunos themselves, you can't use that excuse. You've had like 18 months to release this track.
Yeah, no.
Joey Melody and David Miller under a yellow flag. Whose fault was this? So remember...
Oh, no.
Joey spun and collected Dave. That's a racing incident.
I was about to say I was genuinely shocked. I already been through all the incidents, but I'll look at this one again.
Yeah, sorry. No, Joey just spun, and then unfortunately he spun right into the side of Miller. Hutch attacking Martin. Oh, Hutch is going to kill Artem, and he's going to kill himself.
Murray's going to get collected as well.
Kill Murray in the process. I believe that is going to warrant a look from our resident steward.
Yeah.
Did I just jinx myself real hard?
Oh, Murray with the rejoin. Right. Almost into the side of Artem. Artem had to go a little bit wide there. And they're going to go side by side through the S's.
Those of you that know Hutch may want to have a talk with him.
Is that Chimilio sticking his nose on the inside of Artem there? That was.
Chimilio was putting in some pretty good laps earlier in practice. He kept invalidating in the final corner. But in that BMW, he's got some pace.
Yep, then we got Funk gonna drag race Wallace down the long back straight of COTA. Funk is gonna come out the winner in that one. So again, BMW and the Audi both seem to have insane straight line speed here.
I wonder if the Aston with its turbo lag, I wonder if it suffers a bit.
Maybe. I could see it suffering in this weird little third sector with all the lefts and rights and, you know, downshift, upshift, but down the straight, I mean, I could think that as we watch Hutch going way wide over the bumps, that he could, it can hold its own. Remember when the Aston was super OP at Spa?
Oh, like, yeah.
Ridiculously overpowered. It would just overtake cars on the straight like it was nothing.
It's still a bit overpowered.
Oh, is it? Good to know.
Just a quick shout out to Joey that did spin, did take 603 with him, but he waited like a sports. So shout out, good people.
Yeah, it wouldn't have mattered. I mean, it was a racing incident. He just
not a penalty.
Joey did Joey things.
But he was a sport and waited, and that's great.
Yeah, so Hondas are struggling massively here. Rados is the top Honda in the field, P9. Murray and Artem are under yellow flag. Murray is facing the wrong way. See what happened here is they go up into turn one, up the hill.
Oh, he's going to back up.
Up the hill, around the turn. Oh, Honda did Honda things and did a 180 right at the top of turn one.
So he just looped it himself.
My replay bugged. I will need your help with the 414 and number 4.
Y'all have fun.
Sorry.
Now,
yeah, I'll keep the stream with you. Sorry.
So, 12 minutes so far gone into the race. Carl Big has pulled out a 1.5 second gap to Ed, who has pulled out a 1.5 second gap to Danny. So the top three are separated by 1.5 seconds each. Then we have about a 5 second gap down to Funk, who has managed to claw back some positions. He is up to P4 again and putting in some decent laps. 2:07.1 last lap, holding on to the front runners. Mind you, the top two, both Ed and Carl, have basically had track limits, track cuts last lap. Actually, looking at the last lap of the race in the timing sheet, half the field is on a red lap, which means they've been validated for some reason or another.
Well, because COTA?
Yeah. Now, this doesn't necessarily mean that they have track warnings, but you never know. Joey under a yellow flag one more time as he lets everyone go. I think Joey just pulled over to let the front runners go on the front straight.
This is pretty self-explanatory, my guy.
My question is 15 or DT?
Oh, Lukey was under yellow flag. I think he just cut the track though, so that's going to be a track warning.
It's an incident that involved multiple cars.
People behind, yeah. So DT. Roger that.
Because he hit Artem and then also collected Murray, unfortunately.
Roger that. Thank you. Sorry to disturb you.
No, you're fine.
Stewarding in real life.
Yeah, sorry, no, my replay bugged. That's why I'm asking.
Wouldn't it be nice if we had this for F1 last year to hear Massey like make the decision?
Right? It would be cool shit, not gonna lie. It would be so cool.
It was one of those things where going through the S's, Artem hit the brakes and Hutch didn't, and you know,
yeah,
the gap closes really quickly, and
yep,
because front engine versus back engine, so
yeah. So the field is starting to spread out a little bit. All those close battles we had before have kind of evaporated, and the gaps have been increasing to about a second and a half. We got Jixer, Robeson, and Rados within a second of each other, and then further down the field, Beverage, Gould, and Diggs. Gould still holding on to P1 and Am.
Yeah, Gould is harassing Regan.
He is.
And has been for the last couple laps. I mean, he's gotten by Diggs and Beverage. I want to say just on pace alone. And we sniped him last time that he got up to this position, so I wasn't going to say anything about it, but
yeah, I mean, he got past Diggs and Beverage, and we know it's not because of the car, because those are two BMWs. So you can't say that it's the car doing most of the work in that case. If he does get past Regan, there could be you can make a case that it's the Audi being OP versus the Honda being just absolute shit here. But so far, Gould, I mean, clearly top Am, and he's been putting in bangers of laps, and he is doing really well up to P14.
He just needs to quit jumping those sausage curves.
Yeah, those look like they hurt. That is Joey off at T1 into the sand again, letting people by.
Yeah, blue flag, letting people go.
As we see Robeson harassing Rados for P9. So far, fastest lap of the race has gone to Ed with a 2:06.6. The gap to Danny, though, has maintained about a second and a half, but the gap to Danny has increased to 2.1. It was a second and a half about a lap and a half ago. So Ed and Carl rather, are kind of driving away with this faster than the rest of the field. Nobody's dropped out yet. What do we got?
No,
25 people still? Yeah, still here. Dave Miller, unfortunately, being collected by Joey. He is back in 24th, 10 seconds down on Murray. Murray, after spinning it, down in 23rd. One drive-through, and that is not for track limits. That is for causing an incident.
Yep.
So Hutch's drive-through is not for track limits.
Regan got a little loose on the corner exit and hit the sausage, and that's brought Clark right up behind him again.
Yeah, so I think if Gould can hold on to the back of the Honda, he has a really, really good chance of making a move down into turn, or up into turn one rather. I mean, turn one is like 6 stories up from the rest of the track. Like, you really, really don't realize how high that hill is until you put the camera at the bottom of the hill. It is ridiculous.
Also, kudos to you on Regan's livery.
Thank you. I learned
I
from
like
the
your
best.
color choice. Much in the pit. Probably serving his drive-through now.
It is. Confirmed.
There goes Gold up the hill, closing in a little bit of the Honda, but not enough to make a move here. I think he just needs to basically stay calm and try to keep on the back of the Honda through the last sector to really have a chance. Hutch exiting the pits down in P22, just in front of Murray, coincidentally. We got Jixer, who I don't think, has he been here for the first 4 races? I don't remember seeing him.
Yeah, he's been in some of them. I don't think he was there last week. I think he had IRL husband duties.
True.
I hate those.
But his wife is rooting for the current leader of the race.
That's right. Yeah, Jixer's wife is rooting for Carl Big.
Long story.
So
It's not a
sometimes
long story. Just if he was hot. So
Guys, number one's up. 38 draft through track limits. Number one's up.
Murray with
Already.
the first drive-through of the day.
19 minutes into the race.
That's quick.
That is very quick, and I kind of
I mean,
am
you're on pace
curious.
for 3 drive-throughs.
He's on pace.
Beverage making his way past Artem down in P14-15. He is going to do the undercut or go under Artem at the
I
end
think
of the
Artem is
straight.
carrying damage from
He is.
getting punted.
He is.
Guys, I don't know if you guys said this already. Mr. Funk has the fastest lap of the race by a mile.
He
Jeez.
just took it then.
Damn.
He does. I wouldn't say it's by a mile. It's like
It's not by a mile.
200ths of a second faster than Ed.
Jixer has passed Robeson.
Jixer did get past Robeson as we were watching Artem and Beverage tussle. Oliveira's under yellow flag. He is going backwards on track after the long right-hander. Luckily, the runoff area is massive at COTA. You could park an aircraft on that
Art Gould
Probably.
just lost a position to Max Diggs.
on that runoff area. Murray is serving his drive-through for track limits. So we are 1 down, 2 to go for, I said 3. Thiago said 1, so this is it.
I'm winning.
I think I shot way too low.
You said 5, right?
Yeah.
I'm winning, but not for long. Probably not for long. He
So
himself is
I'm
already
looking
on
at
pace
the
to victory.
timing screen. Danny, Kairos, Jixer, and Ryan Cody all have an invalid lap. Now, again, that doesn't necessarily mean that they got a track cut warning. It just means that at some point they went off track.
That is true. Well, but I've seen a lot of people run wide, especially the semi to last corner, so I think I'll be
If
fine.
I were in chat and I was betting, I'd be going to these guys' streams and trying to see if I can see how many track cuts they have.
So I'm not sure what exactly happened with Carl, but Ed Kerstetter is about to pass him for P1. Jixer's wife is going to be disappointed. Carl is in P2. Ed Kerstetter has gotten past Carl.
Was that necessary, really?
Yeah.
Was it?
We're all here to give each other shit. I didn't start streaming this to be professional.
That's the only reason I'm here.
That's true. I'm just here for the booth.
If I
If
did,
they
I could
were
have
like,
gone
"Hey,
to the
you guys need
SimGrid
to-"
Discord and actually applied to those people that are looking for broadcasters in other leagues.
The
I
first
really-
stream we do, they're like, "You nuts? What you doing, bro?"
Dale with the pit report. 1 minute left for bets.
Yes.
Remember, if you're in this race, you cannot bet on yourself. Or if
No.
you're in the Pint series.
Like
Otherwise,
NFL
you get
players.
suspended for 1 year. For betting $1,500.
I got that reference. I see it. How dumb can a person be, bro?
Look, I'm not going to get into it. Suspending somebody
Okay.
for 1 year for that and then suspending Deshaun Watson for 6 games is a fucking joke.
That
That's
is
all I'm
true.
saying.
That is true. But like, I know, like, of course, the Sean situation. Let's not discuss that. But like, it's on the contract, and every agent tells his player first thing, like, by the way, you can't bet on football.
No, for
games.
sure. I
I've
understand
got
that.
a replay for you.
Ooh, I love replays. What happened to Carl?
So Carl going into the final corner. I believe it's the final corner. Maybe it's the first corner. I don't know. I don't know the corners here.
That is turn. That is turn number 1.
Just doesn't get it shut down.
It's not turn number 1. It's the end of the straight. The end of back straight.
is.
Yeah.
That's what closes the gap to Ed. And then he's kind of all out of sorts here, and the battle's on.
So Carl forgot to hit the brakes.
He
Probably
hit the brakes. The car didn't stop.
Probably checking himself out in the mirror. Like Zoolander.
Good
Damn,
stuff.
I'm good looking.
Wow.
I mean, if I
Wow.
looked like that, I would be doing that.
You
I mean, if I
that's
looked
true.
like that, I wouldn't spend half my time on the internet. Is all I'm saying.
I wouldn't even wear clothes on the streets. I'd just go out butt naked.
I'd carry a makeup
Why?
thing with me so I could look in a mirror all the time.
A makeup mirror?
Yeah.
Tiago,
Carbon
you
and
don't.
beverage side by side.
Go.
That's
What?
a little. I don't know if that's contact or not.
Sorry, Chris.
There's a Mr. B
Sorry, Paul.
music. Hold on, time out. Bullet. Is this like Jason Statham's music video where he's all oiled up in a leopard speedo?
Wait.
I'm sorry, what?
What?
Have you ever seen that Jason Statham, like, you know, the transporter, that dude? Crank?
Yeah, I know who Jason Statham is.
Yeah,
I
he
saw
was
that.
in a music video in like the early 2000s, late 90s, where he's oiled up in a leopard speedo.
It's not
Dancing.
even oiled up. Like it's like he's coming out of the sea. It's like pretty
He
much-
is glistening.
Yes.
That's horrible. Like, what link would I not want to go to? So I make sure I never watch that ever.
That's a great decision, in my opinion.
If anybody has that link, I need to like block it on my browser. So
Send me just your ID so I can block you.
Just tell me where not to go to see this.
yeah,
I don't want to accidentally click on it, so I need to know where it is. Anyway, yeah, is this the same music video from Carl? Nomas with the jealousy I smell. Apparently
Yes.
Carl is butt ugly. I mean, I don't know.
Nomas is ugly.
Oh, wow. Shots fired. It's getting personal in here.
so the leaders are about to start catching back markers.
They are. And
1, 2, 3 are all close together now.
1, 2, 3 are all close together. 17, 18, 19. Hutch is making moves up the field. Ryan Cody is trying to make a move on Chimilio.
Are we about to see a repeat?
Ryan
gets
Yellow.
airborne.
Yeah, Ryan hops over the inside sausage curb at the end
That is
of
going to
the
allow Bruce to get by.
hairpin, and now Bruce Hopkins is going to go by. Dave Miller is under yellow flag. It looks like he is off in the grass,
Oh.
but he is moving again. No positions lost there. And now Ryan's going to get passed by Hutch. So that little
you
mistake
guys-
cost Ryan 2 spots.
Did you guys say Murray's in the pits? Did he have a problem?
I mean, it's 34 minutes
Well, he had a
left
he
in
had
the
a
Okay.
race.
drive-through.
Okay, seems
He
natural.
he did have a drive-through. Now he is in the pits for, you know, tire change. And
Yeah, just getting tire
Fuel.
change. Yeah, John Jorgensen's already pit and left. That's why he's down in 22nd.
Nice.
And Hutch is going to make it past Bruce Hopkins there, so Hutch moving up to P17. These cameras are terrible. I'm not using TV1 anymore.
Yeah, TV1 is pretty bad.
So it's like 50% of it is just track. It's like you
Love
can't
you,
even
Kim.
see the cars.
Yeah, Juan has been chasing down Wallace for the last couple laps and has finally got within striking distance.
Oh, I know. Yeah, a Bullet just sent me the video he probably sent you. It doesn't have oil, but he has nipples.
Oh,
It does have nipples.
am I?
I can work with that.
I do admit I am a bit envious because he does look like a handsome gentleman. That's as far as I will
Ooh,
go.
Wallace goes wide. Kyrus is going to get past down the straight. Wallace is going to tuck back in as they go into the braking zone here. Is he gonna try and pass him again? DT number 2.
Oh,
Clark Gould, 22.
Gould, no.
Clark Gould.
no. I lost.
MFer.
Rip.
Clark Gould, who was he actually got past Reagan. Again, on pure pace alone, Clark Gould is up to P12. But he got a drive-through, and that is going to set him back massively.
I don't know if it'll...
That is 2, by the way, Tiago, so you were wrong.
Sorry?
That's 2 drive-throughs already. You were wrong. You were way
I
off.
lost already.
There's quite a gap between him and Bruce Hopkins for the lead of AM, so he might still retain the AM lead.
So,
position up.
I haven't measured the actual drive-through time here. However, I mean, he has 20 seconds between him and Bruce.
Dives into the pit the last second. He was right behind Rados and just cut in.
Yeah, so 22 seconds is the time that Clark Gould has. This is, I mean, looking at the pit, this is a long pit road.
Yeah. And also remembering the audience that in GT World Series, every pit lane's 50 kph. There's no exceptions.
Yes. Like, you can see him going through the pits now, and he is, I mean, he's not even halfway through.
It's forever. Oh my god.
Yeah.
411 drive-through track limits. 411 drive-through track limits.
Oliveira.
The Oliveira.
We are up to 3. I might be wrong too.
I'm telling you, I might have shot too low at 5.
Yes. Paul, you're officially winning now.
Okay, Clark is out of the pit.
Yeah, and that, I believe that was Curzon
he's
just in the
behind.
foreground passing him.
Yeah.
So he 3 seconds, 20, so about 25, 26 seconds it looks like is the drive-through time here.
Wow.
Which is a hell of, I mean, it's not Spa by any means.
Well, it says his time in pit is 37 seconds.
Okay, so 37 seconds.
Yep.
Because Hutch was 36 on his.
Danny Bisden about to make a move on Carl Big. Carl falling down the order after leading the race for about 20 minutes.
Let him unarm him on the bus.
Mrs. Gixer is going to be disappointed.
Again? Bruv!
Yeah, I mean, Carl's been having internet issues for the past... How long has he lived in California?
Yes.
Who knows? Not enough to where some of the words that he says don't have a British accent anymore, I noticed.
That is true. He is losing a bit of his accent.
He is losing a bit of his accent. He, like, Milo sounds way more British than Carl.
3 weeks?
That is true. But we don't know the background because in the UK, like, every neighborhood pretty much has a different accent. So we don't know his initial accent per se. But he does sound a bit American right now.
But Carl sound. I mean, it could also be it's if you moved here, like if you moved to the US when you're younger, you're probably gonna, lose some of that native accent. Whereas I don't know when Milo moved over.
I mean, what's the accent in? Because Paul is originally from Romania, correct?
Yeah, but I moved here when I was 12.
Yeah, so that's what I'm saying. Like, Paul's been here for so long, he doesn't have an accent.
I did. I used to get bullied for it.
So Ryan Cody into the pit.
You weren't big enough then? You have to kill people when they bully you.
No, I just, the last kid that bullied me, I punched him square in the face and then he hit his head on the wall and cracked his head open.
Let's go. That's how you do it.
And then they stopped bullying me. They also suspended me for like a week.
Paul's kill count at least 1.
We take it.
I mean, it's like, there's only so much bullying a 13-year-old kid can take before he just punches somebody in the face, is all I'm saying. And I'm not a violent person. Joey is facing the wrong way in the S's at the entry. He is on the red stripe of the American flag.
I can't tell if Carl's having braking issues, because he almost got passed by Danny in the same spot that Ed caught him.
Yeah, it seems like he's lost a bit of pace recently.
It looks like it's under braking.
Next time he goes on a straight, I will switch over to the HUD, the racing HUD, to see where his braking. Can you see that in replay mode on broadcast? Oh, you can. There you go. I mean, it looks like he has 100% brake pressure.
Oh, Danny to the pit.
Let's see what he does when he goes up the hill. but last I saw, it looks like his accelerator is actually not pressed all the way in. There's a little bit of a black stripe at the end, but that could be by design.
Yeah.
But yeah, his brake definitely goes to 100.
Wait, do you think like he wasn't braking 100?
No, I'm just trying to see. It's oh, it's a spectator bug. Good to know. I'm sure they'll fix that.
Oh, you mean about the extra 5 you see on the right of both bars? Actually, yes, that exists.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, I'm sure Kunos will fix that right away. Is that Ryan Cody that I saw in the background there, like getting a little loose through the S's? Ryan Cody's
It's not like
struggling.
it's been a case for years.
Yeah, I'm sure. I'm sure this bug hasn't been around since 2018. Just like the stupid team server join bug and. Anyway.
Number 20 drive-through track limits 4.
We are up to 4. Brian Cody, the next victim of the drive-through track limits.
I shot way too low.
I've been telling Ryan all week, just stay within the lines and let everybody else get drive-throughs and you'll be fine. And
yeah, just don't get one.
Listen.
I mean, it's like when I tell people just don't spin.
Dix Chimilio on the pits.
Brian Curzon right behind Danny. Is Brian gonna make a move here? This is for positioning.
Brian just let Danny go.
Oh, okay. That's right, Ferris. It shouldn't be this hard.
Take a listen to the stream. Ferris added yesterday brand new sound. You guys can use that.
Noma's saying that Carl came at 20 years. He's been in the US for 20 years. His accent is very British. He's also ugly.
Oh. Wow.
Does somebody need to clip that for Carl and like send it to him?
At 20 years old, yeah. So it's been a while.
I think the only...
the battle for P2 and AM, Clark is going to go around the outside of Brian and just eat the sausage curbs.
I think
Funk following him through.
The only course of action here is for Nomas to recreate B's music video and send them both to me, and I will be the judge.
Oh. Let's go.
Like, I need to see nipples from both people before I make a judgment.
A good nipple has its appeal, yeah.
Somebody clip that one.
Milo needs that one.
Because that one was, nobody else was talking. There was no other sound in the background.
Clip that and send it to Milo.
It's clear as fuck.
It's just Thiago saying a good nipple has its appeal.
Crystal clear. Yeah. Oh god, that'll be a good one.
We got Funk and Gould fighting each other in Audis. Funk has pit, Gould is not, but is under. Oh, he's gonna pit now. Okay.
So
Danny Bison was a hair away of rear-ending Bruce Hopkins. Good thing he held the car in, and Bruce pitted.
So Clark Gould's gonna pit. Unfortunately, his second time in the pit lane this race after serving a drive-through. We are up to 4. Artem catching up to the back of Reagan. So Reagan looks
17,
like to be
18,
properly
19.
classified this time, considering he's driving a Honda. He's still kind of hanging in there with the goal times.
Paul, do you want to read the last message in the chat? Oh, no, just hold on a second. Car 350 track limits.
Reagan, next
that's
Honda to fall to the drive-through penalty.
Was that 5 now?
That is
Yes,
that is
you
up
are
to
winning.
5.
We'd still have 24 minutes to go in this race.
We shot way too low on this one.
Yeah,
Is, like,
I mean,
is Oprah doing track limits for this? Like, you get a drive-through and you get a drive-through.
It's mandatory pits and drive-through.
Ed and Carl both in the pit.
oh well, right behind each other too.
We're gonna have to give an award for the people that don't get a drive-through at COTA.
We should give like extra points.
Just an extra point, yeah.
Yeah.
Like, I came to COTA and I didn't get a drive-through. Put it on a t-shirt.
A t-shirt will be cool. Car number 4, drive-through truck.
Hutch.
You officially lost.
Hutch. With not a penalty drive-through this time. This is drive-through number 2 for Hutch.
It wasn't me, I swear.
So he
So Ferris currently winning with his prediction to 6.
It was 6. Okay.
Far, we got
First.
23 minutes to go. One
But
more
I think
and Bullet
Bullet said
wins.
7. Yeah.
Come on, someone.
We've gotten 2 in like 2 minutes.
As we watch Artem looking on the inside of Reagan at the end of the straight, I mean, I wouldn't push this too hard. Reagan's got one more lap and he has to serve his drive through, otherwise he gets a stop and go. So, I mean, at this point, just let him go. There's
you're
no
also not-
reason to fight.
You don't have
Well,
anybody behind you. I mean, you want to get past him to get to Beverage. Because Beverage is right in front of him.
Yeah, but like I said, he needs to pit, and it's either this lap or next one. Because he's been driving around with the drive-thru, I think, for one lap.
Yeah, but we did Suzuka on Saturday, and Kyle passed a guy side by side through 130R, and then we pit
Oh my god.
that same lap.
Classic,
It was amazing.
Kyle.
I love that.
Classic.
And there goes Reagan to serve his drive-through. So that's going to give Artem P16.
I was going to offer a strategy, like if I'm from the same class from the dude behind and I'm holding him, I would probably hold him as far as I can.
So 2 drive-throughs on the board. Reagan and Hutch both in the pits to serve theirs. Jixer catching up to the back a second for P10. As they make their way through the drunk S's.
Is it a thing now? Just
Yeah,
so I know.
I'm telling you, whoever designed these S's was either drunk or high.
No, it's technical, it's fun. I kind of like Sector 1.
Probably fun with high downforce.
Yeah, as well, but like it's fun. I really enjoy those. I don't like the last part
Hutch
of the
is
track.
done.
Hutch is done,
According to Bullet.
unfortunately. Time to put the Discord chat in slow mode.
Oh no.
Just 30 seconds.
I'm sorry I had to give you that, but like it was too clear cut, man. There's no way I could avoid it.
Well, I mean, after 2 drive-throughs, like any chance of getting a decent finish is pretty much out the window.
Yeah. Yeah, for sure.
Especially if you like fly your wing back up to midfield and then you get a drive-through. It's like, bruh.
So, 40 minutes elapsed in the race. David Funk still holds on to the fastest lap of the race with a 2:06.615.
Oh,
Danny takes over the fastest lap of the race just as I say that with a 2:06.555.
damn.
And
No,
then
I see
Funk
Funk.
takes it right back with a 2:06.367.
So, fastest lap of the race, which you get 2 points for, being traded back and forth between Danny and Funk.
Funk's flying right now. Look at this.
He is trying really hard to get on the podium.
20
it was-
drive-through truck limits number 2.
Ryan,
He got 2.
how do you get 4 in the span of 10 minutes? I don't know what to say about that one.
Ryan, we gotta have a talk.
Is it the Honda again, or is it you, Cody?
I don't. I mean, you would think at some point you would just like take it a little easy, you know, and not
when you
push
have
as
3
hard.
or so. Yeah.
Okay, so Hutch in the Series 9 apologizing to Artem. His first real time at COTA with a full field, and his VR was a slideshow. So,
I'm sorry, Hutch.
taking accountability. Hutch is a good guy.
Reagan,
Yeah.
Reagan, look
Even
him
though
and
he
try
told me that I
and-
wasn't his daddy.
Oh, do you want to
Welcome,
be his
Mr.
daddy?
Spider Gray, and welcome.
Well, no, he said I'm not his dad, but I told him I'm his daddy.
Oh, I was gonna say I thought you were trying to get rid of like kids.
I am.
Wait,
Well,
wait,
he's
wait.
like an adult, so I don't have to pay for him.
What?
Claim him on my taxes.
Did you say get rid of kids?
Oh, Reagan gets super loose at the entry of the S's. Yeah.
Well, pleasure, man. You're welcome, Mr. Spider. You want to?
Chris is trying to save his money and buy more stupid sim racing shit that he doesn't
Yeah.
need, probably.
Yeah, though. Yeah.
I forgot to say, Ferris officially lost his bet as well, so nobody wins.
Nobody cares. Murray under yellow flag. He is off in the entry of the S's. I've seen the entry of the S's catch a couple of Honda drivers out.
There's a lot of black marks headed straight towards the wall there.
Yeah. Yeah, there goes. There goes the rear end. And straight into the wall.
Why did Ferris win 9K?
Admin abuse, because he can just award himself 9K.
Ah, that's rigged.
I could probably take him away if I really tried, but you know.
Do it.
Fake internet points.
Yeah, he voted for the. I think Dale was saying only 4 people took the 6+ option.
Okay.
Yeah, I mean, like,
which paid out?
Are we? Did we set the choices too low? Because I have a feeling at least another person's gonna get a drive-through by the end of the race.
Bro,
Well,
we placed our bets too low.
I think there was a couple, and then the last option was 6+, and everybody's like, "Man, there's not gonna be like 6+."
Like, just to point it out, Danny is on an invalid lap again.
Oh no, Bruce!
Oh,
Bruce just died.
Oh,
Bruce.
yellow Bruce.
He is moving again. He only lost a
he
couple
just
of
got
positions.
loose there. I
He
don't
did
think
lose P1 and AM though to Gould.
Oh.
So Bruce is now sitting P2 in AM. Yeah,
Guys, I'm looking at the. Oh,
sorry, I was gonna say I don't know if anyone's in Danny's stream, if Danny's even streaming, but he's had a lot of red laps.
I was gonna say
invalid. Like, where's the drive-through?
4 out of the top 10 have red less laps.
Yeah, like, where is the drive-through for Danny and Carl? That's what I want to know.
That's what I thought. Like, the fast guys cut so much, you'd expect them to be getting the drive-throughs, not the guys like midfield and lower.
The bullet says 2 for Danny, which seems low.
It's low.
It's a little sus
60
there.
minutes, you can manage that.
Whoa, what an audio glitch that was.
How many?
Sorry. About me?
It might have been you, I don't know.
How many laps does Ryan have left to serve that drive-through?
Ryan, if he's not in this lap, I think he's gonna get a stop and go.
No, DQ.
Carl, purple lap 206.180.
Ooh. Damn.
Pretty good lap.
That's a pretty good lap. 5 warnings when the delta was red. Big F.
Did you intentionally put it into the wall though?
No,
Wow.
I think he just lost it.
Well, fuck this. Boom. Just throw it
No,
on.
it looked like the rear end just like slid out. I've seen a couple of the Hondas get loose on the entry of the S's. That right-hander seems that they get very unsettled, especially if you go over the curb. It's kind of like Silverstone, you know?
They tend to drift a lot.
Yeah. Well, they're Hondas.
Yeah. The field is very spread right now.
The field is very spread. I'm waiting for somebody to get a drive-through so we can bunch him up a little bit.
Well, I mean,
Just give us
we gotta shout out guys like Lukey running P8, really quiet race, putting in some pretty good laps.
Absolutely. Roboson.
Max Diggs running second in silver in P12.
Yeah.
Let's go.
We are at 7.
Big Chimilio sitting on the.
And I personally have to give a shout out to all the drivers. There's not been a contact since 11 minutes into the race.
I mean, the field is pretty spread out. Well, we got Seckham and Rados.
Yeah, Seckham's about to fix that.
I mean, look at the closing speed of that BMW down the straight. That is ridiculous.
Yeah, he's just reeling him in, trying to figure out which side to go around.
So last week, Rados chose poorly like 7 times in a row. 7 or 8, but I think more than even 8. Just every single lap he was trying to go around the outside of turn 1 at Kyalami. I wonder if Seckham is going to make the same mistake this time.
Oh.
Ryan Cody finally in the pits to serve his drive-through.
Well, and Rados did a double stint at Suzuka and iRacing this morning.
Rados is in iRacing too now.
Afternoon.
Oh my, are we all just going to switch?
Well, he's had it for a while, did it, lost a license, and was like, F this, I'm not playing this anymore. And Greg Billingsley bugs him like on the weekly to get in on these endurance races and stuff.
Yeah.
I think Seckham's gonna make a move here into turn 1.
And as I said before, I understand Rado's not liking racing because his first experience with Enduros was with me on the team, which I destroyed the team. So
you smashed up their car, didn't you?
I destroyed the car 2 times in 10 hours.
That seems like Thiago's MO for Enduros.
I know.
No, Mas, I have to wonder sometimes if Thiago's a eunuch.
Is a what?
A eunuch.
What is a eunuch?
So in ancient Egypt, the people that would attend
no.
to the Pharaoh's wife, they got their balls cut off, so they couldn't do anything to her.
Eunuch.
That's a eunuch.
Like Varys.
Like, well, where'd that come from?
Varys from Game of Thrones, he's a eunuch, isn't he?
Oh, yeah, like him.
Okay, roger that.
I'm just wondering if you're a eunuch.
Oh, Jorgensen has entered the chat.
Why are you wondering, by the way?
Oh, he's gonna.
Ooh,
Did he
Jorgensen's
tap?
gonna murder
Oh,
Seckham.
no.
I was riding on the dashboard of Jorgensen's car when he just committed that one.
Yeah,
I'll be right
Porsche
back.
breaks, strike again. No positions lost though, so I mean that was at least, you know. Can confirm Thiago was not after a few weeks on webcam. I'm sorry, what?
Bullet can confirm. That's all I'm gonna say. Bullet can confirm.
Did Thiago pull what was
Let's
that
just
chick?
say I made a mistake,
Alinity,
alright?
or-
Little
I made a
Thiago made an
mistake.
appearance.
Oh. Little Thiago.
I made a mistake, okay, and it's not little. Fuck you.
When you forget your webcam's on.
That happened.
You see, Thiago had just wrapped up his OnlyFans
I was
videos.
super tired coming back from college, a day of work, a day of
No.
gym, and
No,
Look,
a
it's-
long day on OnlyFans. You forgot to shut it off.
a long day on stream, a lot of bucks made. Oh!
What are you oing about?
I was watching the replay, sorry.
I'm kind
Oh.
of sad that I missed this. That's all I'm gonna say.
I bet Bullet can describe it in agonizing detail to you.
Did you just say set?
Yeah. Because I can't make fun of it now. I have to, you know, if I haven't seen it, I can't really
can
make fun
make
of
fun.
it. No,
It
because I
happens.
haven't seen it. It's not fair to you to make fun of something I haven't seen.
Okay.
You think these
Wow.
guys ever watch the stream back and go, why are they talking about the race? Why are they talking about this shit?
Well,
That's
the
relevant.
closest battle on race is Curzon and Hopkins for P203
Yeah, we just-
and AM.
We just
And they're
put
about
beautiful images, talk shit, and
0.7 seconds apart. Everybody else is at least a second off, so Carl still has the fastest lap of the race.
by far.
Funk is still holding on to Carl, but he's not really catching.
What you're saying is we're blaming the drivers being spread out on our conversation topics?
Let me give
Because
some
I'm cool. I'm
ballast.
cool with that. Like, I'm good with
No,
that.
don't give some ballast. You know, you still have like
I'm kidding.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, like 8 people with an invalid last lap. I'm just waiting for more drive-thrus to come through.
Kim Zach did not post that because it was in the world, sadly. Well, I mean, gladly. What? Bro.
The lemon party battle.
I think
Oh.
after watching people get multiple drive-thrus, people are probably on their best behavior now.
Yes, they
So-
stopped for.
So Ryan Cody has the dubious distinction of being the only driver today to get 2 drive-thrus for track limits. Oh, Miller under yellow flag. He is off at the entry of the S's. He is facing the wrong way. He's going to spin that Porsche around and get himself going again. Is this the entry? So the left-hander is fine. The right-hander, there goes the curb. There goes the rear end. I have seen
Is that
this.
just Porsche things?
It looks like it's mid-engine, rear-engine things. Yeah, that right-hander just
Kyle?
catches people off.
Kyle, weren't you like ragging on Ryan about his driving last night? Telling him he's like traction control was too high or something?
Well, he looks like he hasn't fixed anything because he got 2 drive-thrus today. Joey Meliti under yellow flag. I believe he is just letting people go, or he got loose in turn 1.
No, there's nobody in front of him.
Yeah, so he's just letting people by. Anyway. So Thiago Flash, was this on like Twitch stream or was this on like Discord webcam?
Discord.
Nah, it's on Discord.
Normal routine stuff.
Normal routine. Why do you
You
get
know, typical Friday night.
butt naked in front of your computer? I don't trust webcams, man. I have like I have a physical cover on mine that I always flip closed after I'm done with my meetings. Because I'm not about to get like, what was that guy from the New York Times that like pulled his wiener out in the work meetings? Look,
No, have you seen the lady like on the meeting? She went to the bathroom and like put the cell phone in a conference into like the trash can and started like puking. And people like, yo, you have your camera.
yeah, like I'm not about to pull a Tiago
Pull it, yeah.
and flash my little guy and
Here's
the two peanuts on either side.
the peanuts. Well, but here's what happened. I arrived home. I was like tired as fuck. I was dead, and I like, well, let me take like this like bad clothing and put something comfortable. But I forgot there was a camera around.
So after some of the things you've said, of which there's a clip of, I'm gonna say that you did it on purpose. Were there people in the voice chat?
The biggest thing I want is my junk handing on the internet.
Ooh, Curzon making a move on Bruce.
Woo.
At the end of the straight, gonna take the inside line. He's gonna park his car on the apex, though. He's not gonna have a good exit. And Bruce is gonna hold on to P18. So,
But the front, Carl has erased about 1.5 seconds of a gap.
Penalty report. I just gave that 5 seconds to Mr. Jorgensen.
oh, Mrs. Jorgensen is gonna be very disappointed.
No happy because she was rooting for me.
Carl almost ran into Danny.
Yeah, what is up with Carl's brakes today?
I have no idea.
Did he just like turn off his ABS? Like, I don't need this. ABS is for weaklings.
He told me he thinks the BMW has the best brakes out there. He can brake so late.
Maybe he's just braking super late and barely getting it shut down.
Yeah, I mean, he's had multiple issues at the end of the back straight. That's where he lost a couple of positions earlier. That's where, you know, right now he almost collected Danny, so whatever he's doing, he needs to stop doing it.
Well, 5 minutes. I think this battle's very much alive. Looking forward to it.
Yeah, we got a couple brewing now. We got Regan's caught up to Dave Chamilio.
Ooh.
Yeah, this one's gonna be
Brian
tough. Because unless Chamilio really fucks up his exit, so they're gonna go down the straight.
Well.
And I want to see what's gonna happen to that BMW as he just pulls away from the Honda. I mean, you can see it pull away. Which is why I said it's gonna be tough, because you can't catch the BMW in a straight line here in a Honda.
Yes, this is a balanced one because BMW is clearly the best car, but I know Mr. Regan is quick as fuck. Well, since when I'm holding cuss words. So
yes,
this is very balanced.
It is balanced, but
asking,
yeah, he after his second drive-through, he pieced out.
Yep.
It's balanced, but the only place he can really make a move is Sector 3, because Sector 2, those S's, the Honda is not quick through there. It is very unstable. So this is the only part of the track where he can really put a dent, which just so happens ends in a very long straight, you know, down start finish. So it's kind of hard to really make a move unless Chamilio fucks up somewhere.
Absolutely. He'll keep the pressure up, I'm sure, though.
Tiago, did you flash your junk to stripper music and lights?
Why are we elaborating so much on my junk?
I like small conversations.
Okay. I got no comeback. This was a real good one. No, there was no music.
Oh, there's some music.
If I knew I was flashing my junk, I'll probably put some music.
Oh. Danny's still on 2 track cuts.
Danny on 2 track cuts. Brian Curzon took a peek at Bruce again. That's right.
Is Second approaching Rattles?
Second has been kind of bouncing back and forth. He keeps going between a second and 0.7. So he keeps like going in and out.
You guys want to check out Dave Chamilio?
Hell yeah!
Trying to fight off Regan and now Clark Gould, who's also caught up to them for the last couple minutes.
New World Sim Racing, the only place where we'll send people away from our stream.
Yeah, go there, see him. Go.
Bet you he doesn't talk about Thiago's junk.
Bruh. Bruh, do you mean what I think you mean?
Yeah, I bet you he doesn't talk about your penis, Thiago. That's exactly what I meant.
No, not that. You know what? Are you fucking...
What?
I have no idea what he means anymore.
I don't know what he's talking about either.
Okay, thank God you guys were not that
Shouldn't be this hard.
30-minded as I was. Okay.
Shouldn't be this hard. Well, luckily for Thiago, it wasn't.
It never been. It's been a while, bro.
Apparently,
I'm getting
according
old.
to Thiago, it's never been hard.
I'm getting old, dude. It's been a while.
You're getting old? What are you, like 15?
I'm getting fuck your ass. Just
He's
my
12.
voice.
No, he's 12.
My body's 40-some. I am 30-some, and my voice is 15.
How dare you?
Why?
As a 40-some-odd-year-old, I'm offended by that.
By him saying his
mean?
body's 40-something?
You saying your body is 40-something?
It is.
No, it's not.
Yes, it is. I have no shoulders, no knees, and no ankles. And a piece of waist missing. My waist has a piece missing.
Yeah, we noticed. Apparently it was on stream.
Not that part. But
Oh, Ferris wants a lap on board with Carl.
Lap on board with Carl, coming right up. Look at that, he's coming across the its last lap. No.
This is going to be the last lap.
Alright, I will not go on board with Carl. We are not going to refund Ferris either because he has enough points.
yes, more than enough points.
Here we go. I'll go on board with Carl, and you can just split screen it.
There you go. Look at that. Beautiful.
Farrell, oh, please.
I was going to say, I don't think that's enough time. In the meanwhile, Max Diggs has gotten past Jorgensen for P11. So Jorgensen losing a position to the BMW here. He also has a 5-second penalty for the little murder he did earlier, but Artem is 9 seconds back, so it's not going to be enough to really move him.
To be fair, semi-murder.
Miller under yellow flag. I think that was just a little off track.
We should give like the guys from the back of the grid some love. Put it on Brian, please. Like he's having a good battle with Bruce.
I've been watching Brian and Bruce on and off for a couple of laps here, and Brian keeps trying to have a look, but he can't make anything stick.
Yeah, he's been having trouble with the turbo lag from what I've seen. Like he gets the place, but does not have the acceleration to keep it.
Yeah, I think in this sector 3, he just doesn't have the speed.
Yeah.
To keep up with the McLaren.
He's understeering a bit. Yeah.
Podium means nothing. Second is first loser. Hell yeah. Ricky Bobby. Woo.
Okay, Will Ferrell.
So Reagan Leckerman's gonna try to make a move on Chimilio.
That's fine.
Last lap here. Again, Honda and BMW. I don't know if the Honda has enough speed to do anything. Like he gets super close.
Multiple right-handers.
He just.
I think Ed's gonna win the race, and Dana's gonna get P2. It looks like.
All right.
Yeah, Carl drops back quite a bit on the exit there.
Yep, there goes Ed with the overall win. Danny's gonna follow him, and then Carl's gonna get P3. Closest battle left on track is Reagan, Clark Gould, and Dave Chimilio. Reagan actually might lose one to Clark Gould, who, by the way, Clark.
Oh, Clark, catch it!
Yellow, no!
No,
Clark.
he caught it. He caught it. Quit talking about
Oh
him.
my god.
Move the camera away.
Did we just snipe the dude?
We
Don't say
almost
anything about
did.
Clark anymore.
We almost did.
Jesus.
So, yeah, Funk P4, Juan P5. Kind of a quiet race from Juan. Though he battled quite a bit.
Yeah, Lukey up in a P8 in front of Rados. Good race from Lukey. Really good race from Jared, by the way. 10th overall, first in silver. Every time we watch poor yeah, I know, it's poor guy.
Yeah, Max is going to finish right behind Jared, P11.
I'm still astonished by Funk, dude. I know the Audi is good here and probably everywhere, but like his fastest lap, he's a banker.
Carl put in the fastest lap with a 206.180, but Funk was only 1/10 off of that.
Like, this is monstrous. This is great.
Yeah, and I mean, you also have to realize the BMW is over, you know, it's the BOP is really good here for the BMW, just as it is for the Audi.
Oh, Regan almost touches the back of Chimilo's car. One more corner.
Yeah, one more car. I don't think this is going to be enough time to really, unless Chimilo really just messes up the corner, which he does not.
Get P3 and silver. Good race from him.
Chimilio, great job, dude.
So,
great job.
A little bit of a couple of incidents towards the beginning of the race, but so far, I mean, quiet race since then. Ryan Cody, he really did it to himself. 2 drive-throughs for track limits. He's going to end all the way in 22nd.
Yeah.
1 lap down on the winner. Clark Gould, P1 and AM.
Murray's out there running.
Murray's still out on track.
There he is. Look at him coming across. Nice. Leaving across the start finish line. And he's going to bounce it off about every wall that he can find.
Yeah, Dave Miller unfortunately had that incident where Joey basically collected him, and unfortunately he never really got a chance to move back up these standings. But it's... Fortunately, Carl, after starting super strong first 10 minutes, he just kind of fell off. But really, really good race from Funk. Good race from Jared.
Oh my god.
Oh my god.
Funk just out of the gate.
Yeah,
Jesus.
we are done for today. However, tomorrow is the return of the ever popular M2 Monday.
Yes, these 2 gentlemen beside me will be on the track.
I will not be on the track because my rig is in pieces.
Yeah, Paul's not racing.
Right.
I'm not racing tomorrow.
I will once again be piloting the Sandbags Inc. car, the title sponsor for M2 Mondays.
Yeah, by the way, we still have about 17 or 12, positions open, so please join us. I'll be racing with keyboard and mouse. Yeah, I could.
Manitos, that you?
We are doing
an Xbox controller.
M2 competition only, single make race. First race is at Laguna. We're trying to do like shorter tracks because nobody wants to race these things at Paul Ricard and they suck. But on short tracks, they're really, really fun. And
also, if you're worried, please.
I was gonna say because it's a single make, there's no BOP. There's no like, oh, BMW is so much faster than Honda. You know, everyone's in the same car. You can bump, like Rubbin is racing in the M2s. It's a super fun time. I think it's probably one of the best things to do in ACC.
And if you're worried like you're too slow or too something, this is a more laid back kind of racing we have than this. This is kind of serious. And M2 is laid back. Like there's no penalty review. There's no nothing. You just like go there and have a good time.
Yep.
Hey Ferris, if you're available, you're being paged.
Yes. So we will
Series 9 chat.
See you tomorrow, 9 p.m. Eastern, 6 p.m. Pacific on this channel, or you can join and race with us.
Green light,
Thanks for joining, as always. Say bye, Tiago.
Bye, Tiago.